In this video, I will give you the latest Tesla news and at the end of the video, my plan for investing in Tesla after the split and in the safest manner possible. Ciao, it's Marco here and subscribe to this channel to boost your finances. The first bit of news that I want to talk about is the update that the Tesla self-driving system is gonna get soon. As you may know, Tesla already offers a self-driving system, but what is coming is gonna be so much better. Elon said it himself, this is not going to be just an improvement, but it's gonna be a total rewrite, and it's gonna be called Quantum Leap. By the way, Elon really knows how to drive the hype. Based on Elon's tweet, this new and improved self-driving system will come out in November and definitely have an impact on the sales of Tesla and potentially also on the stock price. Imagine a car that is self-driving and does all the work for you. The future is here. These kind of news are not just exciting, but they can also make you money because obviously have an impact on the stock price. And that is what is happening to Apple, for example. I've actually made a video on my bullish thesis on Apple and I will make sure to link it at the end of this video. Speaking of future, SpaceX is working on a program to provide high-speed internet across the globe.
Hey, but SpaceX is not Tesla, so what do I care?
Well, last time SpaceX accomplished something big, it rubbed off on Tesla and the stock rose 80% in a day. The SpaceX project is called Starlink and they're targeting service in the US and in Canada by the end of 2020. So they're obviously working to expand it to the rest of the globe by the end of 2021. On a side note, we cannot tell if Starlink is in any way connected to the self-driving system that Tesla is working on, but that would be very exciting to have all the satellites around the globe and collect data and obviously connect all the cars together so that the self-driving system would be autonomous and fully operational. But regardless, we should be seeing an impact on the price of Tesla by the end of this year, and that might be very big. By the way, hit the like button and drop me a comment if you like this sort of news on Tesla. And there is also an update on the addition of Tesla to the S&P 500. Tesla has surpassed the value of Walmart in terms of market value, and this is another push toward the addition to the S&P 500, says DataTrack. I mean, the S&P 500's guys' main concern is still the profitability of Tesla, but this last development puts even more pressure on them. The S&P 500 main purpose is to track the 500 biggest company in the US, and so not adding Tesla at this stage would mean a complete change of direction for the fund. We'll see what decision they make, but in terms of timing, a recent study based on the latest companies that have been added to the fund on the grounds of profitability shows the addition of Tesla to the S&P 500 could be confirmed by the 4th of September 2020, obviously. That puts Tesla in a very strong position for the month of September, which takes me to the next topic of this video, which is Battery Day on the 22nd of September. Elon has just hinted one of the topics that will be talked about on Battery Day, and that's going to be, yes, you guessed it, batteries. More in detail, Elon has tweeted about battery density, which they are looking at increasing by 50%, and that will happen in the near future. Obviously, that will come with the bonus of an increased range. I don't know you, but I think that range is a big concern of mine when it comes about buying a Tesla, and that comes right after the price. The details of Battery Day are still secret, but I'm sure that more will come out closer to the date, via Twitter obviously, and that will cause a price surge. So we can assume that September will be a very strong month for Tesla, at least in terms of news, and I'm sure that more news will come out in October and prop the price of Tesla up. And if I have to make a prediction on Q3 results, which will obviously come out in October, I'm sure that Elon will go above and beyond to keep the company profitable and obviously put to rest the concerns over the company profitability once and for all. Speaking of news, manufacturing expert Sandy Munro has recently come out with some controversial statements on Tesla. He stated quite bluntly that Tesla is actually lying on the advancements and projects they are working on, in a good way though. He says that actually Tesla is way ahead on many projects they let slip, and they're also working on many projects that they're keeping secret. I don't know if you understand how big this is, because Sandy Munro is an absolute guru in the automotive industry, and that also tells us that Elon Musk has got a lot of potential news that he can potentially disclose in case of necessity, and that would actually help and prop the price of Tesla and keep it as high as possible. Which takes me to the part of this video where I talk about my strategy for investing in Tesla after the split. But before that, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one. As I mentioned in my previous video, I bought into Tesla and I'm now up 30%, and my plan is to average in after the split. Now, there is a big risk when you buy at these prices because we are at all-time highs or in that ballpark. Not financial advice, but I suggest you use a couple of tools to make sure you don't buy the top and then you see your investment falling 50%. Remember, Tesla has already tripled in price since this year's crash, and so a pullback would not be out of place. So the first tool that I recommend to use is to use a stop loss, and this is just to give you peace of mind at night. We are breaking all-time highs on a daily basis, and so that would be the first step that I would take after placing an order, and so I would set a stop loss and allow at least a 10% drawdown. But there is one issue that stop losses have, and it's that they don't work if there is a crash pre or post market. And this takes me to the second tool I suggest you use, and that is Market Watch. It's an app that allows you to keep an eye on the price of stocks and commodities, and that also work in pre and post market hours. But the bottom line is that if you're very bullish on the stock like me, then you should buy the dip and hold it for years to come. And also, because we are in all-time highs territory, I would buy very tiny amounts of Tesla fractions, not even a full share, because obviously the price might crash suddenly, and you know, it depends on your target. If you, for example, you want to double your money, you want to make your own pension, then obviously it makes sense to buy and hold. But if you need that money quite soon, and for example you are trying to make money to then buy something in the next 2 or 3 years, then I would then use stop losses, then keep tabs on the market. And to be honest, if you love chatting about investing, I have my own Discord group where I talk about investing with my subscribers, and where I also post my trades and also my portfolio updates, and it's all free for you to join. Or if you don't like Discord, you can hit me on Instagram. Both links are in the description below. Tesla is my favorite company right now, but the second company that I like the most is Apple. The video on the screen right now is about my bullish thesis on Apple. Pick the best stock for dividends and growth. Click on the video.